تحية لكم مشاهدينا ولكل محبي موقع مواهبلاب.com. بشرفنا اليوم نستضيف المدرب العظيم والكبير واللي انجازاته بتحكي عنه كوتش سلوبودان سوبوتيتش الملقب ببيكسي. Coach, we have the honor to have you here today as our first guest in our new office. So thank you for the time you are giving us, because we know now during the playoffs and now you're heading to the Final Four. So that's a big honor for us. Thank you.
Thank you, and I wish I did bring you guys luck when I come here in this new office, so we have a good
start. Thank you. So basically, I want to start asking you if you had any idea about Lebanon, about the Lebanese league, when you got the offer first from Riyadh in 2012, and did it take you a lot of time to accept the offer, or what did you take into consideration for coming?
I will tell you how was the story. It was 2 years before I came to Riyadh. I have an offer for my agent only that one team from Lebanon wants you, and they also wants you for the national team if you are interested. Because I didn't know nothing about Lebanese basketball. From me, this was so far away, even they are very close from Europe. So I refused immediately. Nothing, not even look what's going on over there. And after maybe 3 or 4 months during the summertime in Greece, I saw one referee who came here in Lebanon to stay for 1 month, and in the end he stayed for 6 months. And I tell him, listen, I get the offer from Lebanon and I refuse. He said to me, you are stupid. I go over there for 1 month. This is a very nice city, very beautiful country, and the basketball is the first sport over there. You should go. You do very big mistake. So after 2 years, Riyadh offered me the job, and I came here for 3 days and staying over there in Camera, and immediately I understand that this is a city that I can live, and I'm talking to the people from the management from Riyadh. I understand they are open mind, and they want to bring a little bit European mentality in the club, and they want to win, which I like a person, like a coach, accept, and because I think that we are in the same page according the winning and according the hiding the titles and stuff like that.
Okay. Next question is probably about, like, you came to our league and we saw the added value that you added to your team. You transformed Riyadh from being an offensive power team to a defensive minded team. So my question is, how did you find any difficulties implementing this, and knowing how to control your players or deal with them to shift from the offensive minded to a defensive minded?
Yes, it was some kind of problems in the beginning, putting one team that who used to be under one coach for so many years, and after you are coming from Europe and you try to put your European mentality in, which is like only starting for the defense. But I was very lucky because I had in the club that time I have 4 players, Soma, Ali Mahmoud, Jana Benour, and Lauren Woods. They was like accepting immediately this kind of basketball, which was like so much easy for me, and all other players after that was following them. And sometimes you say, okay, I'm coming in this club, I will put my philosophy, but if the players don't have these habits or talent to accept your way of coaching or working, it's very difficult to succeed. So, but as I say, I was very lucky that those guys was like ready 100% for the first moment to accept me and my coaching.
And actually you did succeed, because basically you won the championship twice, and you are the
3
first.
times. I count the first one that we won.
You counted?
Yes, and I counted also that we won Asia. They stopped us 2 times, which was like very hard for me until today. I didn't go through this, and because we finished the season first position, we was like already beat Mahram in the semi-finals. We just waited.
You are right. Until today, they didn't play the final.
Yes, this is for me. This is too tight that I.
But that's a big statement talking about the first title, since Sajas had a very good team that year.
Yes, but I was sure that nobody couldn't beat us that year because we had chemistry on the team and the way how we play all season and you know, when you to grab the first position and also here in Lebanon,
home court advantage is really important.
Yes, it's important.
Talking about being lucky a little bit, we know that Riyadh team has always more than 10 good players with you. So handling the rotation and knowing that each one of these players can easily play as a first five on other teams. Was it that hard to please everyone? And do you think that the lucky part of having some injuries sometimes helped you control this issue?
Definitely. You know, you have the chance to see how the team play without this player, okay? But I don't like this. I don't like when I have injured players, and this is not good for the team, for the chemistry, you know. Also, after team play without him, maybe they are doing good, and after this guy came, who is a good player also, who is a member of the team, and you need to put him back and, you know, change a little bit the chemistry of the team, which happened now with Harper. Everybody was cursing on him. And Harper, people need to understand that Harper was the first scorer of the team before Fadi came, and we had a 10-1 in the Champions League in our league. So now bringing one guy who had a great talent to score on scoring, he transferred his game. And I tell you something, I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see in Lebanon this year with three foreigners. Foreigner player that played this kind of defense like Harper played. I'll just remind you to play the game we played in Mutahed against Mutahed. He could take Curry, who is a
scorer, great shooter.
25 points per game. He scored 8 points for him. We play against Hoops. He took Karbul 8 points for him. Yesterday, also you see that if you watch the game, this guy scored him 11 points. It was like. And this is very good for the coach, you know, you have a player who adapt in the team and transform immediately from first scorer to coming from the bench, first of all, sometimes, and play great defense.
Of course, especially that you had Jean Abdenour, who had this job before, and now after having Fadi, who we all know is a great player, a great scorer, so he needs to take his time, so someone needs to take Jean Abdenour's role. Sure. And that's maybe what you are saying, that now Aaron Harper is doing the job on the floor.
Also Jamar Young. If you remember last year, his average was 25 points per game.
Yes, and
now he's playing defense, he's organizing, he's passing, he's very positive. He changed his attitude a lot. And we have, let's say, one group of the people that really they are fighters, they hate to lose. Sometimes people, okay, this is my fault, I'm not allowed people on the practice, but sometimes it's good to come to see our practice. They kill each other who will win, and this is something that make this team great team and make this team champions.
Yes, of course, competition is great. Knowing that you have two players over 36 or 37 years old, Fadi and Isma'il, do they have any restriction on the time of playing? Knowing that now in the playoffs you have consecutive games and series are 4 out of 7.
I'll tell you something that people don't know, because sometimes so many things after one game people ask, putting on the social media, why this player didn't play, he should play, this guy should play, but they don't know maybe this guy didn't practice all week. Maybe they don't know how we are treating Soma this year, because he had a surgery in the summer, and Soma is like, if we have one game per week, he's not practicing for 2 or 3 days with us. But he's going in the gym, he's a professional, he takes care about his body, he's going doing yoga, he's swimming. Fadi is coming 7 o'clock in the morning in Riyadh, doing session with Coach Pierre. 8 o'clock with my son Leon, 1 hour shooting. He's going with his work and coming afternoon to practice. People don't know this. So we have players like who is over there working, Dandash and Howie. They are working the band. They are coming 7 o'clock in the morning. They are in the Riyadh. So I always try to protect my players, especially like you say, we have a player also, Ali Mahmoud is all season he's injured. Yesterday I didn't put him, because I'm keeping him out to be ready for the Final Four. Jean was 1 month and a half out. Last year he was 3 months out. Ali Haidar was all season out because of his surgery. We have a big problem with the injury players, and this is the point that I wanted to talk about. Is the federation and TV. They need to sit together with us, with the coaches, with the whole team and managers of the team, and find some solution. This is not acceptable that you play every 2 days game. You are waiting 6 months to start the league December of January, and you need to finish in 4 months or 5 months. What's happened with Barbour is I feel very sorry. I was on the game. This guy he have a great season, great numbers, very big chance for next year to find
a good team, yes.
And he got injured also, and we can count in every club how many injuries players was during the season, and nobody take care about this, and the people spend money for the clubs. President, they spend money for the clubs, and now because federation sell the rights to the TV, they arrange everything. They put you a program. They don't care. You play today, you play after tomorrow. And for 4 games, semi-finals, there's no in Europe, there's no on the world like this, even in NBA. How many injuries? Just count on the end of the season how many injury players we had this year in Lebanon. And I'm not talking about injuries 1 week out, but 1 month.
It's season ending for Barbour.
Yes, for Barbour also, like this is damage for the clubs. And we need.
They were going to the Final Four. Look what happened.
For sure. And the president of Hoops, he spent the money. Who will give him now this money back, or this player now back?
Definitely.
Oh, definitely. And nobody care about this. This is
there's a miscommunication between the federation, TV, and the managers
and the clubs.
But
that you don't call me, but call all the coaches. Sit on one table. Sit with the referees. Sit with the TV and tell the guys, we are starting in January, but let's finish the season. Play 2 games per week, like they do in Europe with the Olympic Club. We can't play Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. We need to play, but this is a very stressful also, and for the health of the players.
Yeah. I want to ask you about Fadi الخطيب. So Fadi is a great scorer on the floor, but sometimes maybe he lacks a little bit of some defensive, like we say, effort.
No, I will tell you something, but this is the truth. I will be very happy if Fadi came to Riyadh with me. Fadi this year and last year is a great difference. Fadi played basketball so many years under the same coach. Fadi played basketball that was like all the balls go to him. Okay, he was like 35 to 40 minutes playing, which I am not to judge now. I'm not nothing about every
coach has his own philosophy.
Definitely, I'm not here, and I'm not the guy that I will criticize something. But coming to Riyadh with not only Fadi, every player who came to Riyadh, he needs to know in this moment that Riyadh have the players with big personality. I'm talking about Ali Mahmoud, Soma, Jean, and these guys. Those guys, they win everything for this club. So first of all, they need to accept him, and he need to adapt on this kind of players. Fadi have some big problems last year coming from China. I don't think that over there world defense exists as I saw as I saw basketball. But and like you said in the beginning, my philosophy was always defensive. It will always be. And he was in the beginning. He was missed. He was missed so many information. Pick and roll, we play like this, weak side like this, and But this year he was much better, because he knows what he need to do. Even he forget, when he was in China. And Fadi is great scorer. When you have these habits for 20 years, that balls almost every second time balls go to your hand, and we need to play for somebody else also. And sometimes you are missed, but I don't have a problem with him really, because you know why? As I said before, he's a professional. He's a professional. What can I say to the guy who is coming 7 o'clock, calling my son at midnight and telling him I will be in the gym 8 o'clock in the morning, I will be in the gym 7 o'clock. And he's there. He's not coming just to show up. I will never forget last year, it was one, I don't know, it was like holidays and we have a day off and I came to the gym to took some DVD, I said, I don't know what, and I heard the ball down and I opened my window, I saw funny. And everybody was like eating, yeah, but this is funny. This is a Somals. This is the reason that they are still playing.
That's why they are legends, because
sure.
they put the work
you know, without hard work you can't go nowhere. Really.
Yes. What about the issue that happened a little bit with Ibrahim?
Issue. This is not issue. Issue is like this. I heard the story what Ahmad say after he left Riyadh, but I think that deep inside, I know he's not bad guy. I'm sure 100%. We spent 3 years together, and he's a great talent. He's a great talent, really. In this region, I didn't see in this age talent like Ahmad. But Ahmad have one issue, like you said. Issue is not with him. Issue is the people around him. And I met some of these people in the States also. They infect him in very bad way. Okay, so when Ahmad came to Riyadh 2-3 years ago, I put him in the first 5. I put Omar Turk and I put Amir on the bench. I give him a chance. And after a while, he started playing, he started scoring. These people started talking to him, and I know the stories. Not to him, they were talking also to the management. They call my Tamam at 1 o'clock in the morning from the States, talking to them what the coach is doing. He put him to guard the foreigner. He's not that kind of player. He need to play 35 minutes. He needs to shoot at least 20 balls per game and stuff like that. And this make him crazy. He was lost. He was lost. And the results of this, after 2 years in Riyadh, he came to me. This guy came to me. He said, "Let him go. Let him go." I said, "This is not in my hands. He have a contract with the club. You need to talk to the management." And he was insisting. He wants to go. He wants to leave. He wants to leave. This year the same. We had a problem in Dubai. He didn't come back after the last game. He didn't show up in the hotel. He just go. He didn't answer to the phone, doing like he's not part of the team. So management also saw that this problem can be solved. But I insist. I feel sorry because he's a great talent, and this is still time to change these habits. He's not reacting because he wants to react like this. Because these people is on him, and kick his head every day with some information. You need to do this, don't do this, don't listen to anybody, shoot every ball, don't play defense and stuff like that. And when he wants to play defense, he's great. Last year,
We've seen him.
I'll never forget the game. I tell him, you have foreigner today. In the beginning, I saw the face. He wasn't great. But this guy scored him 6 points, and Ahmad scored 12. And next day, he came to me. I said to him, "Bravo, great game, and bravo." Only like this, I know that his mind is one day to go somewhere out of Lebanon to play. And I said to you, with this kind of game, with this kind of attitude and thinking, you can go forward. And he said, "But I'm suffering. I'm suffering, coach. I can't do this." So I understand that this is not from him. And I still today believe that if he moved from Lebanon somewhere else and changed his phone number and don't talk to him only to anybody, only to his parents and his girlfriend, he will be great. One day he will come back and he will be a new Father Khatib. Otherwise, I saw so many talents, that was shining, and after one day the light was closed because of them, because of mentality, because of attitude, because of the people around them.
Yes. I will ask you about your son. Your son,
Yeah.
we knew that he replaced Coach Dimitri. He was your assistant, and basically I think they are responsible of doing all the scouting.
Yes.
And we saw that the level of the team was the same. Like when we talk about scouting, when you know the plays of other teams, the way you know each player of each team, what he likes, what he doesn't like, it shows during the game.
Yes.
So I think he's doing a good job. Did you think he added some value?
No, really, this is not thankful from my side to talk about my son. You know, what I'm asking for the assistant coach, especially for the scouter, is to be informed on every single thing. So he raced with me and he was like attending all my preparation, big clubs, Olympiacos, Panathinaikos. He played basketball 10 years in Greece, in Slovenia, and in the United States. He's educating, he's finished his study in the States. And he was always in, but to tell the truth, he never came to me, he said, one day I want to be your assistant. So last year I bring him here and he was 2 months sitting, he was holding some statistics during the game, he was not on the bench. And I invited him sometimes in the locker room after the game, on the half time, before, on the video session, and I asked him, you think that you can do this job? Because this is a very difficult job. You need to have 100% trust to this guy. And he needs to do something. So he said yes. So we start thinking about this. He had one offer to go in his university to be assistant coach, to go back to the States. And during the summer in Las Vegas camp, he was going over there and he was attending on the school for the scouter, MBA. And he still wasn't 100% sure when he gonna go to Lebanon or go to the States. So after a while, he decided, and we're very happy. And how he's doing his job is better if you have a chance to talk to any player of the Riyadi, and he will tell you. I will not tell you. I'm very happy and I'm very satisfied because you know sometimes this is very difficult. I'm in this situation. I bring my son because he's my son. You know, some people, I know that they were talking about, oh, he brings his son. No, I bring somebody that I know, and I trust him, and I don't want headache over there, you know. So this is very important for the coach.
The 3 foreigner rule, it was implemented basically to bring maybe teams, the team level closer to each other. But we didn't see that any team was that consistent like Riyadi, and Riyadi didn't even get hit a little bit and barely lost 2 or 3 games this season. So what do you think the 3 foreigner rule did change, and do you think it is positive on the Lebanese league and the national team?
You need to know that most of the league, during the season that we play with 2 foreigners. First of all. Second thing, when I heard the story that they will decide to bring 3 foreigners in the league, my opinion was okay, 3 foreigners but 2 on the court. Not because I was afraid, okay? Because I heard so many stories that the Riyadi this year will not finish with 2 or 3 losses. They will finish with 10 losses, like 5 or more, because league will be competitive and stuff like this. Yes, I can say that the league was competitive this year. But what did this bring to Lebanese basketball? What the people learn or show, what did these 3 foreigners show to the Lebanese people? I will tell you something. I like the way how 3 teams play this year. I'm not talking about my team. Tadamon, Motahed, and Hoops. I like the way how they play. And I'm not criticizing nobody. As I said before, every coach has his own mentality. I can say I have 10 players, I can play like this. This coach can say, okay, it's easy to you to talk because I don't have a bench and stuff like that. But what I saw this year is like, and I'm experienced on this, I can say this, a lot of players that came here to make good numbers for the next season. A lot of players. And we can say that we saw so many games, let's say street ball. Let's call this street ball, really. Really, it's hard to say, but I'm honest, and I repeat, those 3 teams show me something, show me some kind of basketball that I like. Maybe I'm wrong, but rest of the teams, they change so many foreigners, and also some of the president and the member of the club saying that Riyadi have big budget, they change the player. But these teams, they change 3 or 4 players, because we changed 2 players this year. You know, so I don't think that these 3 foreigners bring something new, something that we say, wow, oh, this is good for Lebanese basketball. This is not good for the Lebanese basketball, because why? My opinion, they have, the Lebanon have a good, great generation, young generation behind Fadi, Jean, Ali Mahmoud, and all those players. The generation coming behind them is great. This is my opinion. With one good foreigner, also with those 3 guys, this is a great national. This is a great team for the Asia and for to be competitive to all these competitions.
Coach, we saw that every goal the management gave you was achieved, unless the Arab Championship.
Yes.
So we saw the team struggled twice in this tournament. What are the reasons?
Reasons, yes. No, I don't want nobody ask. I mean, show that I'm showing now some excuses. No, this is not excuse. Last year, Arab Championship was so early. You know, we always start in September because we have the Hariri tournament, we have these championships, and we was like going with Ali Mahmoud with Soma. This is one of the biggest reasons. When you have team working together and suddenly 2 guys from the first 5 is not going, it's very difficult. We are going this year. We went to Dubai without even one game of championship. We played this Hariri tournament. We won by luck. By luck. Hariri tournament was like starting preparation 26th of September with 4 players. 6th of October, 5 players came for the national team. We put 2 junior that we have 10 players for the practice. And after 1 week, we play this tournament. We play 5 games in 1 week. And after this, we go to Dubai without Soma and without Ali Mahmoud and Ahmad Ibrahim, who was injured on Hariri. So this was one of the reasons. And last year in Morocco, I never saw something in my life what was going on. For the first time I saw the president of the club came and he slapped the referee. And it was an unbelievable situation over there. What they are doing, Moroccan, I was like shocked. They do everything to beat us over there. They are telling, in front of us, the coach of the team was telling the referee, you will not go alive from here if you are not winning. It was like shock. You remember the technical fouls and all the stuff. I'm repeating, maybe this somebody can take like excuse. I take my responsibility for this. But from now on, I was talking to the management last month. We need to postpone for sure Hariri tournament. We need to go to attend to some like
camps outside.
Yes, or something, to have some games before we go to Arab, because all the teams that went in Dubai this year, they have 3 or 4 games in championship. We didn't play even 1 game. We didn't have 2 weeks practice like a team.
Are we gonna see a 3-peat?
Yes, I hope, but I'm not the guy that I will always say something, you know, I will be champion. Let's see, but I believe I fully trust in my players. I fully trust myself and the work we put this year and the attitude of this team, not only from the players and the coaching staff, but for the management, for the fans. We all live in this atmosphere of the championship, and like I say so many times, God put you to be a champions, and you need to prove it. So I hope that in May we're going to be champions.
Hopefully. Coach, I want to thank you so much for this interview and for your time, and best of luck.
Thank you guys, I wish you also the best. Okay.
Coach.
Thank you. You're going to put it